Welcome back to Candidate Question Time for the 2022 Manchester Students' Union elections, hosted by Manchester Media Group, the University of Manchester student media platform. I'm Max Earnshaw, a member of the Mancunian newspaper and Fuse FM radio station. From today until the 2nd of March, Manchester Media Group will be running candidate hustings for the 8 full-time executive officer roles. Earlier today, we heard from candidates for Union Affairs Officer, but now it's time for the Biology, Medicine and Health Officer candidate. The executive officers are the top tier of the union student roles. They are full-time jobs, paid £20,403 for the year to represent all students and influence their experience throughout the university and the wider city. These live streams are a chance for you to meet the candidates for each role and to hear them answer questions on topics suggested by Manchester students. This year, we have 3 new roles dedicated to each academic faculty. From connecting with student representatives to exercising influence at university academic committees, these officers will be at the forefront of ensuring our students have the best educational experience. Let's meet our candidate for the faculty officer for Biology, Medicine and Health, Kung Xuan. Kung Xuan is the only candidate running for the role against the option to reopen nominations. To start things off, Kung Xuan will have 1 minute to give an introductory speech about herself and her manifesto. When the time is up, I will raise my hand to indicate that she should finish at the end of her sentence. Whenever you're ready.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kang Xuan. I'm the postgraduate student from the molecular pathology. This year, we suffer from the COVID, so we have a different topic and different things in our life. So as a student, I have a lot of experience, and also I know the students' concerns and worries about their life, and I know them best, what they need to do and what they need the most. I focused and want to address 3 things. The first is healthy problems, and the physical and mental health about the student. And the second one is student study quality and experience, and to enrich their experience. And the third one is to address the their example and create their problems. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's time for the questions. These are written based on topics submitted by the student body. You'll have 1 minute to answer, after which I will again raise my hand to indicate that the time is up. The first question is, recently, attention has been drawn to nursing students having to do considerable hours unpaid, harsher drug policies for medical students, and issues with accreditation. In your opinion, what are some of the specific issues facing your faculty, and how do you plan to address these?
Yeah, I think this is a big problem. It's about their career directions, and many students don't know what they need to do and what they will do after they graduate. So I plan to establish a sports center to give their degree and address and advice to say what they need to do. And then they need to give some part-time job experience to the students. Thank you.
Thank you for that. We're going to now move on to question 2. What ideas do you have for helping students to improve their employability and to access career opportunities following their degrees?
And as I said before, we need to start employment counseling and give the support to the student. And another thing, we will give some the financial support and some part-time job position to give the student more experience and more practice on their position and on their employment career.
Thank you for that. We're now going to move on to question 3. Work placements are often a requirement for biology, medicine and health courses. How would you ensure students are properly supported on their placements?
I think each theory base, and we will give the student more resource and more relevant knowledge about this. And the second one is we give them more practice in the laboratory and other position to help them get more experience in their practice in the laboratory.
Okay, thank you. And it's now time to move on to the final question. The university recently changed the criteria to change Bachelor of Science to an integrated Master's by raising the requirement from 60% plus marks to 70% plus marks in order to reduce the number of students who qualify. What ideas do you have for helping the students to achieve the grades that they may need to qualify to qualify for integrated Masters?
I think this is a big challenger for every student. And the first, I will give. I think we need to establish the support center to solve the students' questions and their problems about their academic issues, and then we will give some more opportunity of the scholarship to encourage students to get the more great results from their academic learning. And the third, we will have some more activities and lectures from the different model to appeal the students' interesting and give them more activities when to make them feel more worthy in their experience. Thank you.
We'll now give Kung Juan the opportunity to do a quick closing statement. If there's anything you feel that you haven't had a chance to talk about yet today, now's your opportunity.
Yes, thank you. I think I'm a student and I experienced a lot in this year, and I know the every student very best. And I think I can do a best to. I can try my best to find more opportunity to every student and get more well-being and the other things to the students. I will give you a fantasy right to studying in the university and get more experience in this university. Thank you.
Thank you, Kung Juan, for taking part today. Let's have a round of applause for our candidates. It's very difficult being the only candidate to take part, so full congratulations. You can find Kung Juan's full manifesto and the ones for all other roles at manchesterstudentsunion.com/lead-MCR. Coming up later is the candidate question time for the City and Community Officer role. Voting opens at midday on Monday the 7th of March for Executive Officer elections and Associate Chair elections, with results announced live on March the 11th. Do not miss your chance to have your say. Thank you.